everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
These are 24.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. Route. Turn. This is hot.
From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
23. Hey, tomato. Done.
To the air, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Pierce motioning right. 1st and 10. Here's Myles. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And in motion, out of the slot. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They're on the road, but so favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right, that just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tupu. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
It's fielded at the 14. He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. They finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
15.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop him behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. You have Hunt's defense to make it a much bigger game.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Yellow.
They'll send him over right. Here's 2nd and 14. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to try to pick it up. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Chase down to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal to And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Almost to throw the custom. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Hey, smash! Hot!
Here he is on 3rd and long. It is cut left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Riddle knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The motion Brown right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
They'll run Pacheco. And he drives that close backward on a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's Hunt up the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
24, 30 left. Hey, I'm going.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice when he was
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support.
And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. This will be grabbed at the 5. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go!
Lawrence to throw it. Cut out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Intercepted. Kicked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you've got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Motion man left is Brown. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Red on red. Take right open, open. Check.
First down throw, Lawrence. He fires one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back. It is a big 6 and a KC touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
11. Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hut. Here we go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. A in. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more. Don't feel it no more. Give it down in a minute, but can't steer it no more.
Now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down carry for Pacheco. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second down run by Pacheco. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Go, go, let's go. Darn, they said it's hot. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Rip, 23.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Darn, they said it's hot.
line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. It's his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yellow, yellow. Martin.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right, go, Lou.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They send a man in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger. 11.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's loaded another one up. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Running the middle. Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the fourth. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Hey, Ripley.
Right back to Pacheco. Finds room to the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow. Argo line.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the fourth. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Yellow. Argo line.
Quick throw completed by Myles. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Complete to Alex Pierce. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, danger, touch!
Tootin gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he put everything. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Jaguars 17. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Brings up the dunk. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs on their way to their 3rd win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Sending a receiver left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Down by Caleb Ransom. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Fire down these two. 180. 50, yellow. Hey, 43.
Running left with Pacheco. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed left side to Thomas. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey, run.
1st and 10 at the 22.
Go again here with Tootin. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on. To see a potential run, and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, touch. Red.
Now Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. If you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field,
And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game is effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jaguars cut the lead